Good morning, students. Welcome to TSN English class. Hornbill Book, chapter number 4, Landscape of the Soul. In the Chinese story, the emperor commissions a painting and appreciates its outer appearance, but the artist reveals to him the true meaning of his work. The emperor may rule over the territory he has conquered, but only the artist knows way within. Let me show the way. The Tao, a word that means both the path or the method and the mysterious works of the universe. The painting is gone, but artist has reached his goal beyond any material appearance. Here in these lines, the author is talking about a Chinese story. In that Chinese story, the emperor commissions a painting. Emperor जो है वो एक पेंटिंग बनाने को कहता है या उसे आदेश देता है एंड अप्रिशिएट्स इट्स आउटर अपीयरेंस, और उसकी बाहरी जो अपीयरेंस है उसकी प्रशंसा करता है. बट द आर्टिस्ट रिवील्स टू हिम द ट्रू मीनिंग ऑफ हिज वर्क. बट द पेंटर और द आर्टिस्ट ही told him about the true meaning of the work of his painting. The emperor may rule over the territory he has conquered. Here the author is talking about कि जो एक एम्प्रर है, सम्राट है, वो जहाँ जिस जगह को वो जीतता है उस पर शासन करता है. बट ओनली द आर्टिस्ट नो द वे विद इन. But only the artist know more about his painting, or the internal part of his painting, or the internal things about his painting. Let me show the way. Thou, a word that means both path or method. Here painter is talking to the king that uh, let me show you the way. मैं आपको रास्ता दिखाता हूँ. A word that means both path or method. And the mysterious works of the universe. And let me show you the mysterious work जो ब्रह्मांड में जो रहस्यमयी करतब हो रहे हैं. Let me show you that also. But the artist has reached his goal beyond any material appearance. और इस तरह जो कलाकार है वो अपनी गोल को पा लेता है बिना किसी जो मटेरियल अपीयरेंस है उसके. So here the artist is talking about the painting. In the next line, a classical Chinese landscape is not meant to reproduce an actual view as would a Western figurative painting. So here the author is talking about a classical Chinese landscape painting to not meant to reproduce an actual view. एक classical Chinese painting की बात कर रहे हैं जो कि एक्चुअल व्यू को नहीं दर्शाती है, रिप्रोड्यूस नहीं करती एज वुड एज वेस्टर्न फिगरेटिव पेंटिंग. सो हियर इज द कंपैरिजन बिटवीन द क्लासिकल पेंटिंग, चाइनीज़ पेंटिंग एंड द वेस्टर्न पेंटिंग. सो चाइनीज़ पेंटिंग जो है वो अपने पेंटिंग लैंडस्केप के एक्चुअल व्यू को रिप्रोड्यूस नहीं करते हैं. एंड एज़ कम्पेयर टू दैट जो वेस्टर्न पेंटिंग है वो उसके फिगरेटिव पेंटिंग जो है वो उसके सभी फिगर्स को दर्शाती है. वेयर एज द यूरोपियन पेंटर वांट यू टू बोरो हिज आइज and look at a particular landscape exactly as he saw it from a single angle, specific angle. इसकी तुलना में जो यूरोपियन पेंटर्स हैं वो चाहते हैं आपसे दैट यू विल बोरो हिज आइज, मतलब आप उनकी आँखों की या उनकी नज़रिए से देखो एंड लुक एट अ पर्टिकुलर लैंडस्केप, उस पर्टिकुलर लैंडस्केप से सो यू कैन सी ऑल दोज थिंग्स एग्जैक्टली लाइक द painter from a specific angle. And you can also look that painting with each and every single angle. So here the author is talking about a European painter wants the viewer look at his landscape exactly as he himself saw it from a specific angle. And again the author is talking about Chinese painter. The Chinese painter does not choose a single viewpoint. His landscape is not a real one and you can enter it from any point, then travel in it. The artist creates a path for your eyes to travel up and down, then back again in a leisurely movement. This is even more true in case of horizontal scroll, in which the action of slowly opening one section of the painting then rolling it up to move on the other to the other or adds a dimension of time which is unknown in any other form of painting. It also requires the active participation of the viewer who decides at what pace he will travel through the painting, a participation which is physical as well as mental. The Chinese painter does not want you to borrow his eyes, he wants you to enter his mind. The landscape is an inner one, a spiritual and conceptual space. Here is the writer is talking about a Chinese painter does not choose a single viewpoint. Like Europeans, Chinese don't choose does not choose a single viewpoint. His landscape is not real one. उसका landscape real नहीं है. And they don't choose single viewpoint. You can enter it from any point. आप उसकी painting में किसी भी point of view से देख सकते हैं. उसकी painting को travel कर सकते हैं. And the artist creates a path for your eyes. And in Chinese painting, the Chinese artist create another method or another path for your painting so that you can travel the painting from up and down, then back again, and you can enjoy that painting, or you can look back that painting in your free moments also. This is even more true in case of horizontal scroll, and if you are looking through horizontal scroll, you can see more about that painting, in which action slowly opening in one section of the painting. और उसमें हम ये भी देख सकते हैं कि हाउ द एक्शन टेक प्लेस इन वन सेक्शन ऑफ द पेंटिंग, देन रोलिंग इट टू मूव ऑन अदर, और जब आप उसको दूसरी साइड से मूव करेंगे एड्स अ डायमेंशन ऑफ टाइम विच इज़ अननोन इन एनी अदर फॉर्म ऑफ पेंटिंग, और वो आपको टाइम के अलग अलग डायमेंशंस के बारे में बताएगी जो कि दूसरी पेंटिंग्स में नहीं होता है. So here he is talking about a Chinese painter expect his viewer. They expect from the viewers to look at his picture from any angle. The artist creates a path for viewer eyes to travel up and down and then back again, and it's totally upon the viewer that how he wants to look at that painting. It also requires the active participation of viewer who decide at what pace he will travel through the painting, a participation which is physical as well as mental. And the Chinese painters are talking about कि in their painting it require viewer. It is totally depend upon the viewer or his choice that he is the one who decides at what pace or at what angle he will go through that particular painting, whether he wants to go through that painting or participate in that painting with physical aspect or with mental aspect. The Chinese painter does not want you to borrow his eyes, and at the same time they don't want you to borrow their eyes. ही वॉन्ट यू टू एंटर हिज माइंड. वो चाहते हैं कि हमारी आइज़ बोरो ना करके आप हमारे माइंड में एंटर करें. माइंड में इन एंटर हिज माइंड मीन्स यू कैन थिंक अबाउट हिम ऑल्सो और द व्यूज़. So he is mentioning over here that you to enter his mind. For Chinese painting, a viewer enters his mind. The landscape is an inner one. So landscape is that painting which is inner one, spiritual and conceptual. So unlike a European landscape, a Chinese landscape is inner one, spiritual and conceptual. And for European angle we need a specific angle to look at, and as well as in Chinese any angle is they are okay with any angle, but they need the need you to enter his mind. In these lines the writer or the author is talking about all those things. So this is in this paragraph he's talking about three things: the classical Chinese painting, the European painter, and the Western painting. And this whole paragraph is about the comparison of all these three things or all these painters.